So it's time for episode 2, and we have no time to waste with an intro, so let's get straight into it. Okay, so my plans for today are pretty much very simple, We are going to the Aether, and the Aether is, lots of you will already know about it, glowstone with water in the middle. I mean, it is a classic mod, rumored to go into Minecraft, but never did. I mean, it is awesome. It is awesome. The Aether is one of my favorite dimensions. So we need to get back up and out of here. I know that there is a nether portal in one of these rooms, so I'm just gonna light that, and that's how we're gonna get out. And I know that I'm using golden apples as my food, but that's the only food I have right now, and so we're just gonna have to live with it. I don't know what the heck this thing is. Oh, yikes. Right here. This is it. Okay. Yeah, there it is right here. We're gonna try to fly back to spawn and on our way collect some glowstone. Ooh, this is a trader dude, isn't it? Okay, that's pretty essential. It's okay. I mean, we can get that later. Sorry, dude. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we're looking good, Ah, this is great time. Oh, this is my first nether portal. I don't even think I showed this in episode 1 because I just like died with none of my good loot. Okay, just like that, we are out. Bedrock box in the sky where all newbies have to come through. And here is the ginormous tower. So yeah, before we do anything Aether related, I think I'm just gonna organize some of my stuff. I'm not gonna make a base yet because I'm not entirely sure where we're all gonna be like basing and stuff, but for now I kind of just want to live out of my shulker boxes. So I'm just gonna organize my shulker boxes real quick, and then we'll get our way onto the nether. Not the nether, the Aether. Silly. Okay, we are organized, quote unquote. We pretty much just threw everything into this light blue shulker box, but we have 3 empty shulker boxes ready to go for Aether stuff, and we got a little bit room in our backpack, which we'll clean out eventually once we have a base. But for now, we are going to make the portal and head on over to the Aether. We're just gonna put the portal up here so that, you know, I don't know, if newbies want to do it, why can't they? Let's go like so. And you take your water bucket, and there we go, the Aether portal. That was a cool sound, but anyways, I don't think we need anything else here, and I'll kind of explain some of our goals while we're in the Aether, but for the most part, it's gonna be pretty self-explanatory. Okay, let's jump on in. Ooh, cool music. And here we are. We start off with a golden parachute already. Essentially, if we're gonna fall to our death, that's gonna save us, and wow. Okay, this is some crazy weird luck because we spawned right next to one of these little cities, which they don't usually have anything good in them, so I don't really care, but we could explore some of it. So right away, if you're not familiar with the Aether mod, I mean, we got sheep puffs, we got flying pigs, or that's a terrible way to spell pig, but we don't really care about any of that. What we do care about is right here, actually. Okay, that's a poison dart, and did we get, oh, we got 4 right off the bat. That's insane. All we needed was 3. So, this will make sense later, but we did need some of these petals. We'll go over that later. These things in the sky, the cloud things, they just are so annoying, and they just shoot you randomly, and it's just a pain. Okay, so, sky root log, essentially wood, pretty obvious. Holy stone is essentially just cobblestone. For the Aether, pretty much you could just survive in the Aether, and honestly, I might do 100 days surviving in the Aether just because I enjoy this mod so much. And there's tons to explore, but we aren't gonna focus on all that. All right, let's fly up here and cook some of our food and have a little powwow. Okay, one thing to note, I think they spawn in here. Okay, there's none in here, but we'll keep our eyes peeled for them. Not much. Nothing really great there. I mean, we got another golden apple. These emerald blocks will be cool to have. And as you can see on my mini map in the top right of my screen, there are so many villagers. Okay, so while that meat is cooking, I'm going to explain the 3 goals we have for the Aether. Number 1 is to defeat all 3 bosses. There's a bronze dungeon, a silver dungeon, and a gold dungeon, essentially giving a variety of rewards. And we want to get through all 3 of the dungeons in this episode. Number 2 is going to get the Valkyrie's Lance. Now, this is a unique item. Whoa. Oh, forgot I could fly. This is a unique item that extends your reach, essentially, so how far you can hit things away. It extends it like quite a lot, maybe even double. And this is essential for fighting other bosses within this mod pack later on down the line. So we really want to get that one. And the 3rd goal, which I'm not sure if we'll get, but we'll try, is a black moa. And a moa is pretty much just this flying bird thing that you can kind of tame, but the black moa is very rare and it gives you 8 additional jumps while you're flying through the sky. I mean, it is essential for quick travel. I mean, we do have elytras and stuff, but the moas are pretty cool and it would be nice to have one as a pet, but we will definitely save that for last as it's not super important. The lance is priority number 1. Okay, now we do only have 15 rockets, so we need to kind of prepare for that, but let's start gliding through the sky and try to find one of these dungeons. Now, in my opinion, the silver ones are the easiest to find as they're pretty obvious. But we want to maybe take on a bronze one first. But bronze ones are pretty much found in like the middle of these little islands. And so they don't like initially stick out or really show that well. Ouch. But we can maybe find one. I think actually there's one down there. Let's see here. There is not. False alarm, false alarm. Okay, there's one. Okay, that was super easy. So let's actually fly up here. Okay, so as you can see, this is kind of the arena that it's in, and we can just break through here and enter just like this. Now, I'm gonna show you guys what kind of happens here. Okay, so if I hit on these things called sentries deploy, and they pretty much just suicide bomb into you. And they try to blow you up. And that's a good example of the other bad thing. Some of the chests are mimics. So pretty much you want to avoid these little square things as much as possible. And mimics are pretty easy to defeat, so I don't really mind them. But with the Valkyrie's Lance, they're super easy, so another reason why it's good to get that. And you get a chest. 4 chests. Oh. So we got some ambrosia, some torch, the sweat cape, and an iron ring. Okay. I mean, we'll take those just because we can throw them here and here. I don't know what the sweat cape does, but we have it now, so that's just is what it is. Okay, so here is the boss room, and this is a very interesting boss. I'll kind of start the battle here and then explain it kind of while it goes. But you hit it with your pickaxe, and it just slides like this across the room, and it can only go straight line and tries to hit you. And this is the entire fight. It speeds up like halfway through, I think, but my advice would just be to go around this square like this and hit it on the way by. And that's pretty much the whole fight. I'll kind of just cut through and get to the end of it. This is the phase where it goes a lot faster. Ooh. Oh, it hits hard. It hits hard. Just panicking a little bit. Okay, we got that off. We got that off. Ooh, 2 hearts, 2 hearts. Oh, I kind of got quiet there because I was like, ugh. But really, if you just run in a circle, you're safe. I'm playing a dangerous game right now. Okay, nice. Oh, get it, get it, get it. Oh. Okay. Boys, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of stressing there for a second. When you defeat it, you get this bronze key, and essentially you just gotta open this up, use the bronze key on this chest, and then you open up the chest. Every single time you're gonna have this sort of trophy of what you defeated, so that's nice. These gummies are a good food source, and I usually take them. We did get a piece of the Neptune set. That's pretty clutch. The airborne cape. Now this is very cool actually. So if we replace this cape, and we're just gonna get rid of that cape, we can now double jump. See the little cloud boost. We can now double jump, and this is very, very good at going around. I mean, we have elytra, so we don't really need it, but it's a cool little gimmick. And it doesn't take an inventory spot. It's just on your cape slot. I actually think the lance you get from here, and nothing really else good here. We were definitely looking for that lance out of that chest, which makes the second boss kind of easier to fight. So we might look for another bronze dungeon, or we'll just jump straight up to the silver dungeon. Ironically, we just found the gold dungeons boss right here. You can tell it's the gold dungeon boss because it has all these golden oaks on it. And it's kind of this like circular bubble thing. So we're actually gonna mark this. So we have the gold dungeon. Let's go find a silver dungeon first. Or another bronze, honestly. Okay, is this one... Is this the one that we were just at? No, it's not. Okay. Nice. Oh, no lands. Oh, it's not there. Oh my goodness. Please, number 4. Okay, go. Oh, thank goodness. I was so tired of doing that. My goodness. Let's just sort, and there it is, right there, ladies and gentlemen, the Valkyrie Lance. 1 of 3 objectives completed. I don't really care about the MOA since I have elytra, so I'm gonna say 1 out of 2 achievements accomplished. Now we just need the silver and the gold dungeon, and we will be cooking through the Aether. Oh, wait. I was looking at the mini-map, and it looks like there's a silver dungeon right here. Oh, yep, there it is, in all of its glory. Looks like a pantheon, doesn't it? Or the pantheon. Okay, so the trick with this one is, okay, I step on these tiled blocks. Let's step on one, and there spawns a Valkyrie. Now I need to kill 10 of these Valkyries and get 10 of these like pendants or something to spawn the silver dungeon boss. So the thing is, these things have 50 hearts and they hit super hard. So the good thing about the lance is if we hit one like that, like see 3 hearts. All right, that's actually kind of scary. So now I just need 9 more of them, and hopefully I don't die to it. Ugh, that is tragic. Oh my. Okay, well, looks like we are gonna have to somehow figure out how to get there without an elytra. Oh, that's so painful. Okay. We got the Grand Victory Medal. Allows replaying the map without collecting more. Ooh, nugget. Wow. That's just terrible. We're gonna go find one of those golds and complete the Aether mission we had for today. And maybe get a MOA. Well, we did get a blue MOA. And this one, I forget if it's doable without fire resistance. Like, here's the entrance to it. Super easy. I mean, there's Boss Man himself. Let's just get it out just in case. We do have a notch apple. Pose for a photo here. And without further ado, let's take on the gold dungeon boss. Alright, well, never mind. I did die, and that is unfortunate, and now it's going to take forever to build all the way to that gold dungeon. So, I'll just cut to when I get there. Okay, finally got my stuff. My goodness, I had to bridge. Kind of made my way over, and then had to bridge all the way over from there. Oh my goodness, that took like 30 minutes to get back here. Oh, please be a key somewhere. Oh my goodness. Boys. Oh, with a minute left to spare on the fire resistance. Gold key goes in, and oof, okay. Honestly, not loving what I see here. Ooh, the iron bubble. This makes it so that I'm immune to, I think that's permanent water breathing. I think that is permanent water breathing. I'll have to look that up. Guess we'll wear those for now. I mean, this is a goofy outfit, my goodness. But, you know what? That's okay. We also got this sun altar, which I'll show you guys what it does here in a second. Okay, boys, we are back at the Aether portal at last. I did want to show you guys what this sun altar does, and if we just place it down here, we can go in here and essentially alter the time of the Aether before you defeat that like sun demon little boss thing. He's technically the one keeping it always being day, but as you can see, I can now turn it to the morning, move the sun over there, or move it to the middle of the night, and everything looks spooky and dark. Alright guys, as you can see behind me, the Guardian Valkyrie. I have the Valkyrie's lance right there, and the drip is kind of weird with all this assorted different armor, but next episode, maybe we'll get a more coherent armor set going. Maybe some netherite, who knows? Everything's up in the air for next episode, but thank you so much, guys, for watching. This was really fun, going through the Aether and kind of speedrunning it, getting all 3 dungeons done, and getting the 1 item we wanted, so I'd call this a success. We might come back for the Black Moa eventually, but I'm not too concerned about that yet, and what's more important is getting good armor, good enchantments, good gear, and a good base. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.